Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Matt Chapman, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Keegan Aiken, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now, Dansby Swanson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Swanson stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So now it's Mark Canha. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 1-0. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Hanser Alberto swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Vero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
So we got him swinging. Trey Mancini becomes out number 2 this inning. And here's Renato Nunez. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Chris Davis now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Two-0 the count to the A's left fielder, Davis. Sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Matt Olson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting it.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Down the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 1 and the Orioles nothing. Last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dwight Smith Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing island.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Now batting, Austin Wynns. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. And he popped him up. Chapman ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion.
Chris Davis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Iglesias, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
2 out with the man at first. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2-1 Baltimore. In now, Mike Zunino, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Mike Zunino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Second base.
Striding in once again, Ian Happ. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail it here 2-1.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there.
Leading off
Matt?
for the Orioles.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, Hunter.
First offering on its way.
Alberto.
Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Mancini.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Stays alive. Still 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Renato Nunez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he'll step off and try again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Matt Chapman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Matt Chapman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Canha. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And that misses 2-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 2 and the A's 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
The left fielder, Dwight Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Piscotty will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Hayes, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ground ball right side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. To third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wynns.
For the Orioles, the catcher.
First pitch coming, here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1. So here's Mike Zunino to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Smith will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready for another shot now, Dansby Swanson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a ground ball to third. On it goes right through him into left field.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. I'm set with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini is there, 2 down.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ready once again, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
At the plate now, McKenna. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. A's have to settle for just the one. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So here's Trey Mancini. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Digging in now, Austin Hayes. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now...
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Now at the plate, Chris. Inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Oh, 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 13, Robbie Grossman.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners, as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Robbie Grossman will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Urias ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. A's strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Digging in, Ramon Urias, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Second baseman, Ramon Urias.
First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Pitch popped up. And no one will get this one. The 1-2. Right side. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Wynn. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Happ picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains 2-2. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Dansby Swanson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. First offering on its way, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Garrett Hampson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set and the pitch. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Mark Hanna, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mark Hanna goes down for out number 2 in the top half. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chris Davis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Iglesias is there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 3-2. Garrett Hampson stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alberto.
Stepping into the box, Hanser Alberto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The right fielder, number
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail 3-2. Richard Blyer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
And the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Robbie Grossman. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike three. On the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count is 1-2 now. Pops this one up. Olsen in foul ground. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the first down.
Left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Standing in, Dwight Smith Jr. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Davis. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Joaquin Soria comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Joaquin Soria.
From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And it's fouled away. Hit back toward the mound. Swanson picks it up. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Oakland A's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chris Bassett earns his 12th victory in the ball game, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Matt Chapman looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Asher Wojciechowski is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This one's down to third. Alberto gloves it, and there's one gone to start the ninth.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Striding into the box, Dansby Swanson. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
So striding in, Ian Happ. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that #1 spot. He's got his eye on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Frankie Montas is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball left side. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take 1 swing for him to get right back on track.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Stepping in, Mark Canha. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that 1 knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch coming. Here it is. The bouncer to the left side. Alberto has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Renato Nunez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Renato.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0. Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Chapman brings it in. One out, nobody on. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting seven, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Urias swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his first year at the big league level. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So here's Mike Zunino. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mancini is there now, and he has it for the second out.
Now batting, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give had these guys in the rock?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. So digging in now, Austin wins, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit hard to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Chris Davis at the plate now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a ball lined to the left side. The 0-1 on its way.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And he struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Soft liner towards first, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Now here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first, and he's back standing. Here's the 0-2.
Nope. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Runners on the move for second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. At the plate, he's really continued to look great in the second half. Over his last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Again, another foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So here's Trey Mancini looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 4-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Alberto aboard here at first with nobody out. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. 1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
That finds the zone, a called strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Smith tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. So we got him swinging. Dwight Smith Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
In there, 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Ground ball right into the shift. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Ben Zobrist is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On attempt misses. The throw down. And they will tag him out between first and second. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And there's a base hit on the line.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1.
Nope.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Garrett Hampson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Mancini is there. 2 down. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. So striding in, Dansby Swanson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. One and 2. Here it is.
Outside. That's
Don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Line towards center field. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. 2 runs are in. The relay, throw to third, will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple, and they've turned that deficit into a 2-run lead.
He was flirting with disaster all inning long and almost made it out of it, but not quite. A bases clearing triple and the lead is toast. That is how quickly your fortunes can turn in this game.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Brendan Bailey will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 59, Brendan Bailey.
So now it's Mark Canha, hit in the air out to right. Mancini is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Orioles 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ramon Urias. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Austin wins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Stepping up now, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, catch inside.
2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. At the plate, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The left fielder, Chris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Digging in once again, Matt Olson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Urias ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the A's 6 and the Orioles 3. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Iglesias in front, 3-1. Fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alberto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanser Alberto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. This pitch is popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ripped down the first base line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And here's Renato Nunez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 home. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino, number 14 on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
At the plate now, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
the batter, number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. He's got a multi-hit game on the scorecard through his first 3 appearances. So his stellar batting average we mentioned earlier will continue to rise.
And these are the guys you have to get your knocks on. There's so much high velocity and so much exploding breaking stuff in the game. When you get a guy on the mound that you feel you should do damage against, it's exactly what's happening right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
0-2, here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 44 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Michael Rooker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Mark Hanna,
designated hitter,
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0. Four runs here in this half inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
now batting, the left fielder, Chris Davis.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Driven nicely into the gap. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. The 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push their lead to 8 now.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the A's 11 and the Orioles 3. Last here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit. So now to the plate, Austin Hayes. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit out towards second. Happ scoops it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off there 1-0.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Zobrist is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Now at the plate, Austin Wynns. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 11 and the O's 4. Settling in now, Mike Zunino. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he misses 2-1. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Full count, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A payoff pitch one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Wins, goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Zunino is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Garrett Hampson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch popped high in the air. Alberto over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The bat, number 7.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. At the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.